The rhythmic beeping, the sharp scent of disinfectant, the soft glide of shoes on polished floors. Those details cling to me more than the moment itself. What stays with me even more is the emptiness around me. Not a single reply from Dad. Not one message from my brother or sister. I didn't expect anything different. Absence was their specialty. My mother's hand felt cool in mine. When she exhaled for the last time, it was so gentle. Almost seemed like she didn't want to disturb the quiet around us. A nurse slipped an envelope into my palm afterward. My mother's handwriting slanted across the front, steady and unmistakable. Open when you're ready. I opened it right there. Inside were a list of names, a tiny brass key, and 3 words drawn with a firm line beneath them. Make them pay. A hollow laugh escaped me, not out of joy, but recognition. She had always seen everything for what it was. She understood people 2 steps before they understood themselves. Now she was handing that ability to me. The names chill me. My father, my siblings, and the woman they proudly referred to as their upgraded version of a mother, my stepmother. They'd waited for her to be gone. They'd measured the timing. They assumed I would fall apart, like I always pretended to. But I remembered a different childhood. She was my light, my balance. She taught me how to think clearly, argue without shouting, and notice the things people try to hide. She and I had been a quiet alliance. My family's betrayal wasn't sudden. It had been creeping in for years. Dad's bored expression whenever I achieved something. My siblings' smirks when I shared a dream. Their comments disguised as jokes. Then the sign sharpened. Money moved without explanation. My invitations mysteriously lost or revoked. And my stepmother? Her game was precision. A word here, a suggestion there. She chipped away at my place in the family, one subtle move at a time. I didn't fight back immediately. I observed. I waited. I collected every inconsistency, every slip-up, every document that contradicted their lies. Emails, bank movements, altered agreements. They all became part of a quiet archive I built piece by piece. My mother's death lit the fuse. The case she left behind wasn't just metal. It was permission, a door waiting to be opened. The names were directions, not accusations. Her final message was emotional. It was tactical. Grief didn't overwhelm me. Determination did. The first thing I did was lock down the finances. Every account they thought they could access froze under my authority. Investments shifted into secure trusts. The second step, legal work. I created barriers so they had no angle of attack. The third, shaping perception. People they respected, colleagues, friends, partners, received the truth in a way they couldn't deny. Then I watched them unravel. Dad's voice trembled when he called, trying to act composed. My siblings sent frantic messages. My stepmother wrote letters dripping with pretended regret. I answered none of them. Silence turned into my sharpest tool. Finally, I invited them to a meeting. They arrived wearing confidence like armor. I placed the brass key on the table between us. The room smelled faintly of lilies. Mom's favorite. I explained everything calmly. The financial blocks, the legal closures, the social fallout they hadn't seen coming. I laid each point out with a precision they always underestimated in me. My stepmother's expression cracked first. Dad's voice failed him next. My siblings shrank into their chairs, cornered by the simple fact that their plans had crumbled before they even began. You thought I'd disappear, I said softly. While you were pretending to mourn her, you assumed I would break. But she raised me to understand exactly how to dismantle people who mistake kindness for weakness. My voice didn't rise. I didn't need to shout. The weight of truth did the work. When they left, their arrogance drained from the room. What remained was a stillness that felt like victory. Not loud, not dramatic, but clean. I picked up the brass key again, running my thumb over its grooves. Her final message wasn't vengeance for the sake of anger. It was clarity, strategy, control. I felt something settle inside me, something whole and steady. I stayed by my mother's side when no one else did. I did exactly what she asked, and I emerged stronger than every plan they built against me. Not all justice storms in. Sometimes it arrives quiet, certain, permanent, like a whisper that never fades.